I first discovered I had fibroids during routine screening for ovarian cancer, and it just happened in a very matter-of-fact manner, and was led to believe at the time that they were nothing much to worry about. So, but as time went on, I then started to get bad constipation and ultimately bladder retention. I initially received advice at Queen Charlotte's, which is where I was having the screening, and after that I went via my GP and then ended up at St Mary's. I went for advice, or received advice both at Queen Charlotte's from my GP and ultimately from St Mary's. I did a little bit of internet research, but not an awful lot at that stage. The treatment options I was offered was either a total abdominal hysterectomy, having just the womb removed, and something that involved shooting pellets in the arteries inside my thighs. I'm not altogether sure what its technical term is, but I didn't like the sound of that one. But they were the three options, or shut up and put up, obviously. I found out about focused ultrasound purely by accident, because an alternative consultant at Queen Charlotte's had heard about it, and she knew nothing more than St Mary's alternative treatment, and I just trotted off and had to find out for myself from there. I opted for focused ultrasound mainly because it sounded the nicest. It was non-invasive, and obviously didn't involve anaesthetic, and it just sounded ideal as far as I was concerned. I just didn't like the idea of a hysterectomy. After I'd had the treatment initially, it was marvellous. I think I was on an absolute high about how straightforward it was. It was completely non-painful, and I really didn't suffer any after effects or side effects at all. Women who have been diagnosed with fibroids, I would suggest that they find out every option that's available to them, and if it suits them, put focused ultrasound at the top of the list.